So I'm just a young, stupid dog, and I don't know where this take came from, but I was searching my dog remembrance, which you understand what dog remembrance is. Dog remembrance is the collective canine experience. And each dog can access the cloud, just like the humans have a digital cloud. We have a canine cloud, and we can access it. We can see in our memories the time even before we were born. Some dogs like myself go back 400, 500, 600 years. A lot of dogs go back, I don't know how long, a few years, a few decades, one or two centuries. As you go further back, the images become cloudier and cloudier. Like the 50s or 60s, 1950s, 1960s, America is exactly as if I'm standing there seeing it for myself. You get back to King Henry VIII's time, King Arthur's time, some of these other individuals. Obviously, it's a more foggy, hazy. I wanted to see how pretty Guinevere was. I really couldn't tell. She looks like she's pretty hot, but they were little. The rich ones were a little chunkier back in those days, so whatever. Anyways, it's a little foggier, a little hazier, but dog remembrance allows you to search the recorded history. And as a dog, you're usually just, searching dog history. Like you're seeing who got in the Iditarod, or who came from what pack of wolves, or who died on what Serengeti situation. But once you're a dog who's bequeathed the ability to speak, then of course you develop the ability to listen, and then eventually to read, and then to operate, technology. A talking dog is almost like AI. It's just going to get more and more powerful over time. Anyways, as I studied my AI, and I only have a dog brain, remember. It's like a really intelligent, smart talking dog probably has the intelligence level or the processing ability of a little human baby. It's just an idiotic, stupid dog. It's not, he doesn't become a genius. He doesn't get a new brain. He just develops some things, so he's working with that same brain. But anyways, what I found out was this whole thing of American dominance versus China and Russia and all this crap, and the insurgence of China, and it's the powder keg's going to be lit by Taiwan or whatever, and we're going to go to war with China. Here's what I'm going to tell you, okay? America would probably be better off just, rolling the dice and having the war sooner rather than later, because by the time China comes for us, it's going to be too late. China ain't coming for us until they're sure they can win. So that's number one. So probably it's better to go sooner. Probably throw the first punch. Probably better go sooner rather than later. And it's going to destroy a bunch of generations, and we'll lose a bunch of our cities, and we'll lose all of our national monuments, the White House and all this, that, and the other thing, the Supreme Court, they're all going to be blown up. Empire State Building, the Sears Building in Chicago, the Golden Gate Bridge. We're going to lose it all, but whatever. The day the Caldera blows up, we're going to lose it anyway, so we might as well, not worry. But this is what I figured out from my dog remembrance. See, the day they come for us, it's already too late. And it's going to be in part because everybody thinks it's the economic thing. That may have something to do with it, but it's where we're going to become so secular that we wind up saying we don't care about, the unabridged, or whatever you say, uncurtailed freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of thought, freedom of religion, the pursuit of, greater things, the pursuit of our happiness, okay? We're going to say, the hell with it. I'd just rather, whatever, I'm willing to trade off my freedoms for security. Then it's going to be too late. Then eventually we'll be conquered. We'll become a vassal state. And it's all going to be coming down. Now, the answer to this isn't really to throw the first punch and get in the first. It's to preserve a moral, whatever you say, high ground. It's to preserve the people that do believe in God. And we shouldn't be trying to do it in a way, that says, you got to force people at the edge of the sword. That's not what we're talking about. You shouldn't worry about, no, the religious people should not be worrying about, really, who wants to have an abortion, who wants to become a transgender. You should let all those people do their own, because those are going to kind of be the fodder. They're the ones you could push towards the front lines, you know what I'm saying? Let them be the ones that are going to know to fight and to, possibly win are going to be the ones that want all their freedoms, including the freedom of religion. But there might be some secularists, that stick with the freedom of religion people because they want the freedom of the press, they want the freedom of speech and all that. But the truth of the matter is that you see those people, a lot of those people in China or Russia, they've already made that deal. They're already secularists. They said the hell with it. They took away our right to worship God the way we want to. Whatever. Russia has a state religion. China has no religion. They already gave up their right of free speech. They already gave up their right of free thought. They have to herd around in the same groupthink. They already gave up their basic human freedom. So the day that we do it, it's going to be easy then it's going to be easy for them to defeat us. The only thing we can do about it is cultivate, not through harshness or competition, not through trying to make people into something they're not, but just gather up the people who remain arduous supporters of freedom, truth, justice, and the American way. Okay. And what you got to understand, this is the most earth-shattering whole part of it. Once, I don't know how AI fits in all this, because AI is probably going to be secular, so it'll probably be China, Russia, and AI versus America, and who else? And this is the most prophetic part of this take. When that day comes and China comes up over the hill to kick our asses, to take us on, guess who it's going to be? It's going to be America, maybe Mexico and some of those Latin American nations, whatever. But believe it or not, it's going to be America and the Muslim world versus those guys, because we're going to be the last ones who give a shit about God Almighty. And that's, I don't hope it's 1,000 years from now. Maybe it'll just be a few hundred years from now. But somebody's going to be doing some research. They're going to dig this up and say, who was this prophet? Who predicted this bullcrap? Just mark my words. This is what the whole prophecy boils down to. The day it happens and you get the Armageddon-esque conflagration of World War III, it's going to be America, what's left of America, and the Muslim world versus the secularists. But whatever. I mean, hey, I'm just a stupid dog. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know where this comes from, so don't even worry about it. It's all right.